Okay, so I'm getting started on a Mother's Day project for my grandma. What I decided to do is she didn't want anything too big, and she loves flowers. So I decided to do both of these baskets, this box of flowers and this basket of flowers, but do them separately and then frame them side by side so she could just hang them up individually or side by side. So how I got started, this pattern was in one of my cross-stitch books. And I think that's really cute and pretty. It's really colorful, has different types of flowers. Here's the patterns for each one. I'm going to do them separately, like I said, and then get them framed. So when I get started on a cross-stitch project, first I look at the colors that I need. I crossed out the Anchor and this other brand because I just used the DMC thread, and I get that mostly at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's. Hobby Lobby and Joann's seems to have the better variety. They seem to have almost all the colors I need, where Michael's doesn't seem to hold very many of the colors. So those are my go-to first. Now it tells me that here that it is the whole picture with the bike and everything is 25.5 by 27.5 centimeters, but I'm just doing the baskets, so I'm not going to need to use that much fabric. But I did buy a whole 12 by 18, 14 Aida, just because these are really cheap. They're only about $3, so I grabbed a whole. I always have these on hand. I like the 14 count because I don't think it's too big or too small. It's the perfect size of squares for the projects that I like to make. Like I said, it's not too small, not too big. I like the size of the projects. Usually they tell you to get a 14 count, but again, it's on preference. If you want it to be bigger or your eyesight isn't that big, you could always get a bigger count. But I have one of these in white because I want the background to be white. So once I went to the store and I got all of these colors, I then get these dividers. And these dividers are also very cheap. And then I go ahead and I put all of the colors in their individual square. And then I write the numbers on here with the sign of that's on the pattern. And then I put the sign that's on the pattern. So I just write the number and the sign next to it. And that makes it really easy when I'm doing a project like this, because that way I don't have to keep looking back and forth. I can just grab it. I can just look at my chart here, grab it. I wrote this in permanent marker. Since it's on plastic, it tends to fade sometimes, and actually this is really easy to reuse. I can either put a sticker over them. Sometimes I can even erase it off, so these are easy to reuse. But I got all of the colors for this project already sorted and marked with the numbers and the symbols. I have my hoop here, I have the thread, and I'm ready to get started. That's everything I need when I'm about to start a cross-stitch project.